I like to think that there will always be human created content that has a place, but who's to say, right? Like, imagine you have a favorite TV show. Like, for instance, I'm rewatching Breaking Bad right now. What if you just loved that TV show and you're like, if I just watched that for the rest of forever and they just kept coming up with new content of that, that would be great. And it already exists that there's 5 seasons. I think there's 5 seasons of this show. That's near enough, maybe 100 hours of content. The AI can just take that and turn that 100 hours of content into 10,000 hours of content.
Right.
And then that content can just remix into more content. And I just now pay Netflix $100 a year to just continually, every couple of days, serve me half an hour of new Breaking Bad universe content that's just auto-generated.
Yeah.
At that point, if it's exactly what I want to see, I enjoy that. I enjoy watching that more than I do some other new show that comes out that's like, this is good, but it's not as good as Breaking Bad. Do you remember Breaking Bad? That show was awesome. I wish I could just watch that show again. Why would you? Why would you watch anything else besides that? And at that point, the human is removed from the loop entirely.
Well, and like thinking about something that is less of a stretch, which seems like it would come sooner, would be, I don't know if you ever watched that show Invincible. I have never read the comic, but I watched the show, and it was an animated sort of like R-rated. It's 1 season's come out, super popular, but there doesn't even have to be human generations. All of the animation is already there. All of the comic books are already online, so the story is already made. You could actually just generate the show without having to. You could deep fake those people, the actors' voices, and literally just make the show because the script's already been written in a comic book. It's got enough as you create 2 seasons. The script's already written for the rest because that also comes from a comic book, and then the show just rolls on. You know, doesn't sound actually that far away. Feels like it's just around the corner.
I think. In summary, I think we as humans like to think there is something inherently complicated about us that can't easily be replicated, and I just don't think that's the case. Like, I think that our enjoyment of a piece of content is just a function of we just need the right inputs in, and we as a person have our own preferences for a certain output, and then that output results in, we enjoyed this content, we didn't enjoy this content. And
totally,
a AI system is much more capable of figuring that out